Yapping Fever.
Are you ready? As ready as I'll ever be.
Hello, welcome to Yapping Fever, the podcast about all things 20s, dreams, chaos, growth, and the realness of adulting. I'm your host, Tamara, and welcome to today's Yap. Today is very exciting because if you're listening on YouTube, you'll notice that we've got a guest. Woo! Everybody, this is A. Hello.
Hello, everybody. I'm so excited to be here. I've been number one fan since the first air.
She's my first ever guest, so I'm very excited to have her.
Very privileged.
In the podcast today. A, introduce yourself.
Okay, well, my name, as you guys know, you may have mentioned me on a few past episodes, is A. I'm one of Tammy's best friends, I'd like to think.
She is, I can confirm.
And I don't know, what is there to say? We met in year 4.
Crazy.
So we've known each other a long time now. And
It's
even though
literally
we've
10 years, isn't it?
Yeah.
Over.
Yeah, probably
Less.
over, didn't I don't know. I'm not good
Yeah,
at that.
over because
We're both not good at that.
me thinking I'm only like we met when we were 14, but we met when we were like 10. So
Yeah.
like nearly 15 years.
It's kind of crazy when you think about it like that, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know, that's I guess where the story starts.
Yeah, and we've been best friends. Not ever since.
We've had some breaks, but as life goes on, we've come back to each other.
It shows that we're supposed to be best friends.
The universe is just aligning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Always. And A and me are currently, we're not in my normal studio. We are in Bali today, which is very exciting.
It is very.
It's not just us on the trip. We are here with 4 other girls. We've got my other good friend, our good friend, S, who I talk about as well. She's in half the stories with A. And then we're here with 3 other girls as well, which is pretty fun.
Yeah, there are 3 other of my friends, so you guys actually you've met them before, like
Yeah,
at parties,
but we
like,
weren't
not as close.
Overly close.
Yeah. And I just thought that I needed a girls' trip and was like, fucking let's just get some girls together who are down and book it.
That's exactly what happened. We're staying in an Airbnb, which is nice. I really want to go on the pool this evening, so I haven't been in yet. But our pool's great. The villa's pretty good, besides sometimes the power goes off and the water stops working.
Which is minor issues, like not that big a deal or anything.
But besides that, it's been fun.
Yeah.
So let's talk about Bali. Have you been to Bali before?
I have. I've been a few times, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I went just before COVID.
Nice. Just squeezed a trip in.
Yeah.
2020.
Like I remember, because I remember being in Bali when COVID like finally came to Australia.
Mm-hmm.
And then like there were rumours of going us into lockdown. And then my mum was like, oh, should we like fly home early? Like, will we be able to get back into Australia? So it was literally right before.
Yeah. I think I remember because I was in Europe at the same time.
Yeah.
And I remember we both touched down back in Australia. And then me and Ash went to the same uni. And when we went to uni, we had a week. Or maybe like a week
of in person.
And then like a week of classes.
Yeah.
And
we enjoyed O Week, which was nice.
Yeah, that was good.
And yeah, so I have been before and I really enjoyed it. I love everything about Bali. At the moment, the weather's kind of been a bit like up and down. We've had some beautiful days on this trip, but it has been a bit rainy sometimes. But other than that, like everything, I love the food, I love the people, I love the vibes. I can't help but relax when I get here.
Yeah, it's very relaxing, and I feel like there's a mix of like doing like activities and relaxing, which is really nice. And I think like us personally with a good group that like half the time we want to go out and do things, the other half like we're just happy to like chill.
Yeah.
So I feel like it works.
Yeah, it's good.
And we've gotten like, I've gotten 3 massages this trip.
Yeah. I've gotten 4.
I want another one, but I don't think I'll fit one in.
You could. I'm planning on going maybe later tonight.
Yeah, I already got one today, but I could get one tonight.
What else have we done on this trip?
This trip, well, we started by like our flight was delayed. There was actually a volcano that erupted that like our flight didn't get cancelled, luckily, and we just squeezed in to get here. But we were delayed on the tarmac because there was an engine problem, which was fun.
1.5 hours, which I mean, I know is not the biggest problem in the world. There are worse problems.
But I'd rather be in the airport than in the plane.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. And then
we thought that the universe might have been giving us signs.
Yeah, because there was like the volcano eruption, then like a plane wasn't working.
And we also had one of the girls who was meant to be on our flight got sick, so ended up cancelling her first flight and coming on a later day because she was like throwing up like really sick.
So So like, is this supposed to happen?
Yeah,
Is
we
this
were
not?
questioning it for a minute. And now that we're here, it's good vibes.
It's good
Yeah.
vibes. The first day, what did we do?
I think we just shopped a little.
Yeah,
Just walked around.
we have shopped a lot.
Got our bearings. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing you should know about us when we're together. It's really dangerous. Because
just get it, buy it. You'll need it. You love it.
Once. You're only in Bali like once every couple of years. You should just buy the bag.
Handbags have been a very big thing.
Yeah.
On this trip. I think that's what we've been buying.
Handbags have always been a big thing in my life, though. Like, I've always been
I
a
haven't
handbag
been,
girly.
to be honest. But now I'm into the accessories, and once you're in,
Yeah.
you're in for life, I think. So,
Oops. Yeah. And I definitely already have enough handbags at home, but I brought 3 here. So
love it.
adding
And
to
she
the
needs them
collection.
all, everybody. They all look
Exactly.
stunning and incredible. And
No judgment out there.
We also did a day trip to Ubud.
Yes.
We did an e-bike tour, which was quite fun.
That was good.
Yeah.
I'm definitely glad it was an e-bike because some of those hills
Oh
were
my god, it was like
rough.
16 Ks. And we were like even going over the rice fields. It was like the most dangerous terrain. I'm pretty confident on a bike too.
Yeah.
And I just felt like I nearly went off the side multiple times.
Splashed down in the rice fields.
And we also did like a tea and coffee tasting there, which was really cool.
Yeah.
I didn't realize there were so many like different varieties of like teas and coffees you can have, to be honest. I feel like when I get a coffee, I just get a coffee with camel syrup. I'm pretty basic.
Yeah.
But they like actually make different coffees here. Like they've got Balinese coffee, coconut coffee. They had an avocado coffee. It was a bit watery, to be honest. But yeah, just like a cool little activity to do.
And our guide was really good. Like we learned a lot more about like I feel like that was our biggest like cultural experience. Like we were also here for like Silent Day, which is like Nepali or something. I can't remember what the holiday is, how you say it, but they have like a Silent Day here where like the whole of Bali closes down. Like you don't like do any activities, everyone stays inside, there's no outdoor lights. So I've heard rumors that apparently the stars are meant to be really pretty that night.
Yeah, it is,
could
because
be exciting.
like everything's like turned off.
Yeah.
We had an incident where like we have like a driver, like a taxi driver, and he was one that like I've known on a previous trip, and we were like texting back and forth. So I was like, can you please pick us up for the airport? And then we did like a day trip to Uluwatu, which we'll get to. But on the way back, we kind of like got a little bit confused with like drop off and pickups because we like split into 3 people in each group. So we were supposed to be picked up again, and then it didn't happen. So we kind of just like didn't need him. And I thought like, because I'm the one who's been texting him, I thought the other group paid him when they like got out of the taxi. Right. And I'd been texting this guy like a few other times to be like, oh, we actually don't need you for another day trip yet. And then I asked like 3 days later to the girls, oh, like, by the way, like who paid the taxi driver? Like we'll all reimburse you. And everyone's like, oh, we haven't. Like we thought you paid him. And I was like, no, like no one had paid this man. And this poor man had driven us like all day. And like we owed him like 600,000. Yeah, 600,000. So equivalent to like 60 Australian dollars. In money for a day, and like he just didn't even ask. Like he'd been texting me and he wasn't like, oh, by the way, like can I get some payment? And I had to like apologize. I'm like, I'm so sorry, like I just thought someone had paid you. And then anyway, he did come to our villa to pick it up, but he had to come out of his way, so we tipped him, of course. But like, yeah, just the so respectful and like polite. He wouldn't be like, oh, like, you know, you owe me money.
Yeah, I took it to it, by the way. So
yeah,
you'll come
good
to
to
Bali, do a podcast, and we'll give you his dates.
He's great.
Yeah, he'll drive you like anywhere.
Yeah.
He has good recommendations.
Yeah, he always, because I've been here before, and like I did like a massive like waterfall day, I did like an adventure day, and he was the one who gave me all the ideas. I didn't have to think of anything. He was like, I've got you.
Yeah, what else have we done?
So we went to Uluwatu,
Yeah.
and then we went to a market there, which was
Stinking hot, but it
it was
was
so hot.
so like I was sweating in there. Like,
Yeah. What did you buy at the market?
Oh yeah. Okay. What did I buy? Oh, I got like a t-shirt that you could like custom make.
Hers was super cute.
Yeah. I got a workout set, like a bra and shorts, because I love going to the gym. So I got that, and that was only like $30 for the set, which is insane because like on Gymshark and things like that, it's like $30 just for like a tiny sports bra. So
And I was like, this is like good quality.
Yeah, it's nice. Too.
And it's like a tie-dye pattern, and I like it. I think it's a bit unique.
You got your glasses though.
Yes. So for people who don't know, because always in these podcasts, I wear contacts, but I'm a little bit blind. Actually met a girl who was like so much more blind than me, and I was like never felt so good. But I wear glasses. I wear contacts all the time. But of course, like I have glasses for distance as well. And over here, you can get them at like a good price. So I like did an eye test. I went to Sunset Glasses. Highly recommend. Heaps of stores over all over the island of Bali.
Yeah.
And yeah, I got this free eye test, and then I like chose out 2 different like glasses frames, and then they made them, and they were ready in
like
2 days.
It
was literally 40 Australian dollars. For 2 pairs of prescription glasses, which is crazy. Some people I know like back home use like Specsavers, which is a bit cheap as well. But I use like my like a local optometrist, which is great. Like I definitely will keep going to them. But like sometimes you just need like cheaper glass. Like I want to bring these ones to Europe later the year because like if I lose them or break them, it's not the end of the world. Where I don't want to break my $450 ones from Australia. Anything else you want to say about like highlights from Bali? It's been really good.
We went to Motel Mexicola.
Oh, that was so good. Such a vibe.
Yeah. I've heard people say it's overrated, which I don't know.
Not
think
overrated.
It was. I think it was still a good night.
Yeah.
So that was good. So if you are going to Mexico, you're looking for something on a Saturday night, definitely
going to Mexico. Did you go to Bali?
Going to Bali, go to Motel Mexicola.
Yeah. The music was like great. It was like there was like the Mamma Mia playlist. There was like throwbacks to like 2000s. If you're like a person who wants to sing along to your tunes, it's the place to go.
Yeah. Basic white girl.
Yeah.
Soundtrack.
Literally. Yeah. And the vibes were good.
Yeah.
However, it was really sweaty. So do not shower until after the bar. That's the one thing I can say. And my drink got smashed out of my hand by Ashley and then onto the floor.
Okay, if you're watching the YouTube video, just dancing I was pulling. And then my elbow right
and I lost my drink.
And it was on the floor.
Also, the person who cleaned up.
I was going to say, it had a silver lining. This guy came out with like the mop, like this cleaning guy. Well, first this guy came with a light, was like shining the light.
Yeah, they're so onto it as soon as like you drop a drink. Like in Melbourne, like there's always glasses or stickiness, and they're like cleaning here. Honestly, top tier.
Lots of, like, on the floor as well. Anyway, the guy with the mop came and he fucking served. Like he danced with that mop like it was a pole, and he was giving absolutely every dance move out there. You could like.
It was incredible. He loves his job. I don't think he should be working as a cleaner in the pub.
Like, I don't know, that's just his side gig, but I feel like he deserves more.
Yeah, I think he should be on, like, national television.
It's, like, absolutely good.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. But other than that night was really fun. If you haven't been to Bali, definitely recommend. Yeah.
We also, like, we're staying in Airbnb. I feel like it's nice. If you have a big enough group, I don't feel like you need a hotel.
Yeah.
Airbnb. Our Airbnb is, like, cleanings every day. Cleanings included, which is crazy.
Every day, like
normally you have to clean Airbnbs, and they come.
Yeah, they make you clean, and they say if you leave it dirty, they're gonna charge you. But then they also have an extra cleaning fee on top. And you're like, why am I paying this cleaning fee if I'm the one cleaning?
Yeah. We're staying like at the end of like an alleyway though, and every car that's come down has taken 10 minutes to turn around.
Yeah, I feel kind of bad. They drive us all the way down because the alleyway is long, like it's like 800 meters.
Yeah,
so like they
drive the last one. Down.
Yeah, well, the last villa on this alleyway, and then it's like hard for them. Like there are spots for them to turn around, but it's like difficult.
Sometimes like the spots are free, and other times like other people have like motorbikes parked there, or like there's other villas that will have like a car parked there.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a bit tricky. But it's great for us. Also, my other favorite thing to do, I feel like Bali is really good for like workshops. Like last time I was here, I made a perfume, which was lots of fun. I still actually have it. And then this time I made a ring. If you're on the YouTube video, you can see it's this gold one. It's like sterling silver, and then it's just like, you know, liquid gold. So the gold won't last if you like
gold plated?
Yeah, gold plated. But it was so fun. You got to like go to like this place, and you got to like choose the ring design you wanted, and then you got to try and copy it. Mine isn't as good because like I had to like hammer in the lines, but you like melted down the silver, you like shaped it, they shape it to your hand. It was just like a fun, cool experience. And then you like made the design. Like I had to hammer mine. I also had to like roll it out to flatten it. As you can see, mine's quite thick. And then you like sand it and polish it, and then you can either keep it silver or you can like get it gold plated, which I did because I wear gold all the time. But I think it was such a fun thing. I feel like there's really good like workshops that you can do here in Bali that like kind of kill an afternoon or kill a day, especially if it's raining. Like we did it the day ended up being pretty sunny, but like we were like, oh, if it rains, we've got like lots of options to do. Yeah. So Bali's been lots of fun. I think we've loved it, and I will be back. I'm sure you will be too.
You guys are going tomorrow, and then there's a few of us who are staying an extra 2 days over that like silent day holiday. It'll be sad to see you go.
I'll miss it.
Catch up the next day. Overall, it's been a really good trip.
It has. It has been.
Yeah. So, comment your favourite thing if you've been to Bali.
Yeah, if you've been to Bali, let us know what your favourite thing was. There might be something we've missed, and I'm sure we'll be back. So we want to hear about it.
Yeah.
Or if you have like any more questions, hit us up on my Insta at Yapping Fever. All right. So because Ashley here is my best friend, I thought we would do a best friend challenge. If you're on TikTok, you've probably seen this one around. It's the one where it's like how you see yourself and how your friends see you. So I thought that we would give it a go.
Should we say the categories? Let them know like what's kind of coming up.
Yeah. We've also never done this. Like I feel like lots of friends have, but we've like sent it to each other and we've never actually done it.
Yeah.
So it would be pretty exciting. We also did it pretty quick, so I feel like it's kind of like first initial things, which is nice.
Like we did it in like 15 minutes.
Yeah,
like not even.
Pep.
All right. So the categories we're going to do is animal, place, planet, characters.
Planet.
Restart. All right. So the things we're going to do are animal, place, plant, character, season, hobby, color, crystal, and food.
Nice.
Actually, we changed crystal.
We
changed crystal to shoe. Because we aren't really crystal girlies.
Yeah, so we didn't have enough time to research.
Yeah, I don't know much about crystals. I didn't want to do like some negative healing one or something.
Yeah. So we will explain it all. Of course, if you're on YouTube, you'll get the photo as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay, so the first category is animal. So, Ash, what animal did you see yourself as?
Okay. There is no rhyme or reason for why I chose this. I have always liked this animal though.
Okay.
Even though they kind of ugly when they grow up, but they're very cute when they're little. No, I think they're cute. They're still cute when they grow up. But I like that they're like a mountain animal. And I really love the mountains. Like I cannot express to you guys how much I said it a lot already. I love the mountains. So I chose a goat. I also feel like,
can I see?
When I thought about it,
oh, that's a cute goat.
Yeah, like that's pretty cute.
Or is it a lamb?
I don't know. No, it's a goat. I searched goat. So when I searched on it's a goat.
Okay, maybe.
They don't have their horns yet when they're little.
Yeah, okay. But it does look like a lamb though, but it is a goat. Because the one behind is different.
Yeah. And when I thought about it, not only is the connection to the mountains, but also because like they can get horns, and I'm also not afraid to be like, bitchy. Like I'm not afraid to tell someone shit.
Yeah.
So I was like, I feel like that's
that.
a bit of vibes.
Yes. Love.
Okay, so yeah, that's mine. How do you see yourself, Tammy? What animal?
Again, didn't really have much time to think. First one that popped into my head was a fox.
A fox. That okay, yeah, I do see that.
I chose a sleeping one.
Oh, he's cute in the snow too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think fox for a few reasons. Number one, they're like red. Red hair.
You can't tell.
Color red. But I think as well, like they're known to be like
playful, yeah,
and stuff, but they also like have a bite to them. Again, like they'll snap if you get too close. I feel like if you mess with them, I'm a little bit the same. That's why we're friends. I'm the same. Like I'll put you in your place, or like they're a bit like they're also like a bit territory, and I feel like people like for example like most animals, like if you get close to like their cubs or something, but I'm like if you like mess with my friends, you're messing with me. Yeah. Like I'll protect. I'm always the one like if we go out and people there's like the creepy vibes from people, I'm the one who would turn around and be like get away from us. Like I'm the first one to like back off. I feel like which I feel like gives a fox vibe. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So I did see fox when I was looking, and I did consider it, and there were lots of animals that I considered. I think I saved like 3 different animals.
Yeah, I did the same. I saved like 3.
Yeah, so it does have a bit of a red tinge to it, which is I think is also why I was a bit drawn to it. But I think I don't know if I have much of a reason, but I chose this kitty. I chose a cat.
Cat.
Yeah, I know, but it's not like what you like. It's what I see you as. Yes. You know what I mean? I chose a cat, and I feel like
that is a cute cat. I'll give it that.
And I feel like the reason like, I don't know. One, I was just drawn to it. Also, the color like reminded me of you, but also like so many things you do like remind me of kind of a bit like their nature, like a bit more introverted, but like fiercely loyal, like as well. Like, yeah, but also like not afraid to like do their own thing as well. Like, it's not like, they just want to do what everyone, they like their alone time as well. Like, they don't always need to be around people. Like, I don't know. I feel like the spirit to me of a cat as well is very like they love themselves and self-reflective. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, kind of like that vibe. And you do a lot of that with like, your journaling and your self-reflection and like your self-help. Like, if you watched the last couple of episodes, you would have known that you do a lot of that. And I don't know, I feel like a cat kind of embodies that. But I do get what you mean, like Fox, like, is because I do see that you're willing to like bite back.
I just think it's nice to like point out things that aren't obvious. I feel like also like if you know me, you know that I'm the one who will like bite back.
Yeah,
I feel like I like that comes
little,
like
but also like cats have paws, like like
oh yeah,
and they come out,
and I think it's nice to have like a different perspective. So I love it. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
How do you?
I feel like you're gonna be offended. I don't know if I went as deep. Okay. Just want to let you know. Okay. But I do have a reason. Anyway, I chose this little cutie, a quokka.
What is that? You're right, I am offended. What the fuck is that?
Do you know what quokkas are?
He's so fat. Look at him. Maybe you didn't think about it.
I know that she was gonna. I know you were gonna be like, it's fat. It's not the reason I chose it. It's not the reason I chose it.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think it's
cute. There are so many cute animals out there that aren't quokkas.
Okay. So a quokka, it's like an Australian animal. Like it's on those. Don't you know like the Quokka Island?
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, a quokka they are known to always have a smile on their face. They are 100% smiling. They're never sad. They're known as like the friendliest animals in the world because they are happy. They are always happy. And I really get those vibes from you. Ash is the person who looks on the bright side of life every time. If there's a problem, she's like, oh, we'll find a solution. It'll be fine. Like she just is very like positive, much more positive than I am sometimes. Like things will happen and I feel like, oh, we're in like a fucking bitchy mood. And this one's like, oh, it will be great. It'll be fun. And I think she's always down to like be smiling, be happy. They're very friendly. And I feel like she doesn't think she's very extroverted, but you're very extroverted. I feel like you're always like,
I think I'm like in the middle, but leaning slightly towards more extroverted.
Yes,
like not extreme extroverted, like how some people are. But
I think you're very like, if we're in a group and like there's someone sitting alone or someone's not talking to someone, she's the first to be like, oh my god, like let's go introduce like ourselves. Let's talk to them. Let's make sure they're feeling okay. And like you'll make everyone feel lovely. You're very friendly and you're always positive. Okay. Yeah. So that is why, and because they always have a smile on their face.
Completely sold.
Ash, this whole trip has like not had one frown. Like she's always smiling. Yeah. Like even like I'm Lover's Holiday, and I feel like there's definitely moments where I haven't smiled. I meant it as a compliment. We're gonna start offending. Okay. Alright, you can go next. You can say the next category.
Yeah. Okay. So next one is place. How I see myself. This podcast is gonna be no surprise that I chose mountains. Because I mean, it might even be the Dolomites. I actually don't know. I didn't specifically search Dolomites, but it looks somewhere in that general region. And yeah, I just love it. Like just insane. I like the idea of also being like high, like on earth, like like also being like, up in the sky, like close to the gods, close to, you'll also see a lot of things from up above as well. Like I always think about that. Like a lot of the reason, like you said, like I am happy or like trying to come up with solutions is I try to also view things like from other people's perspectives, but like as a whole picture. Like, how like there's like a saying that's like the picture's like more than the sum of its parts or something like that. There's like a saying that's something like that. Yeah, like the whole is more than the sum of its parts. And I just, I like that. And I don't know, I just feel like the mountains connect like that. Also, I kind of live near the mountains, or I live at the base of the Dandenong Ranges. And my favorite thing is coming home, driving down my street when it's like 4 or 5 in the afternoon, kind of like as the sun's setting in winter. And I see that like rosy color, like on the mountains. It's not even the sun I'm looking at. It's like the reflection of the sun on the mountains. It's like my favorite thing in the world, and I love living there.
Yes.
And I also love like hiking up mountains. I love running up mountains. I just love it altogether. So how do you see yourself? What place do you see yourself at?
Okay, so I chose more of like a specific place. It's like a city.
Okay, yeah.
I've never been here, but I'll give you my reason.
I know it's going to be, and I did think about this.
Okay, I want to hear what you think.
I feel like you might be choosing New York.
No, but New York I did like as well.
Okay.
But I chose Los Angeles.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. California.
California. I just have a beachy photo. I don't have like the actual California thing, but like it's California beach. But the reason I chose it is because I feel like I'm a very big city girl. Like Ash is all about the mountains, but I love the mountains, but I don't think I could live in the mountains at least at this stage of my life. I feel like I do love the city. I love being close to the city. I'm also a very like beachy summer person. I've never been to LA. I don't know if I'd like it or not. I just think that city is like something that embodies like the city hustle and life, as well as like the sun, like the beach.
Like California is also giving like relaxation, like chill vibe.
Exactly. Why like New York is definitely more like it gives the winter vibes. And I like the sun better. Yeah, I also think it's like California is known to be like the creative hub. And as someone who is like very creative, I think like I follow like so is New York with like Broadway, but I'm not personally like a Broadway person. Like I love seeing shows, but I don't do it. So I just feel like I know from stories, like I have lots of friends who've been to LA. It's like everyone there is like a hustling actor, a hustling producer, a hustling writer, and I just think like I embody that feeling in like also like cities. Sometimes like you feel lost, and I as a person, I'm like the time like what the fuck am I doing? Like lost and stuff, but like big picture, just a bit of everything. That's why I chose it.
Cool. I didn't like with the mountains, I didn't choose maybe like a specific place, but I still feel like I maybe haven't nailed it with the city, but I've nailed it with beach vibes, because I almost went New York, because I do see because I do see like those vibes as well. But I do think that you're more of a summer person, more of a like beach, more of a like those kind of vibes.
Oh, just because I don't tan.
Loves the shade in the summer as well. So I think that I haven't turned the camera yet, but I've just kind of chosen a nice beach with a little sunset kind of vibes, and it wasn't much thought behind it other than just like pure vibes. And I do see like enjoying that kind of thing, and I definitely do see LA, like I see that as well too. So
for you, I nearly chose New York.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I only chose New York because I think like New York is also like a hustling fucking city, and I think you're a hustler. I also think you're like New York is like top tier like designer, like money making, and like Ash goes all off those vibes. Like you could be a freaking CEO. So I nearly chose that, but I didn't because I know that you love like mountains and stuff. So this is just a random street, but I chose Tennessee. Was like my whole vibe.
I see that.
I think because it's a bit of a mix. Like, again, I've never been to Tennessee, guys, but like for movies and things, like I feel like you get the general vibe. She's a very like country girl. Like Ash loves wearing like cowboy boots. She loves her country music as well. I think you love mountains. It's known to be like a very pretty landscape. So besides that, not too much like thought behind it, but I just think like you give off like a Tennessee, Hannah Montana in her Miley ear vibe.
All right. Next, we're seeing ourselves as a plant.
Oh, yeah.
I struggled with the plant one, not going to lie. And I definitely went more flower. I don't know if you did, but I was like, I did. Are these called carnations? I think they're carnations.
They're pretty.
Yeah, like they're pretty. And I had no thought behind this other than I just kind of liked the flower. It's pink. I love wearing pink. I like they're delicate, like they're girly, like I am very girly, like a girly girl. Not like extreme girly girl, but I do like my pretty things, and they're like, I don't know, delicate and just nice. They're just giving good vibes. There's not really much rhyme or reason to the flower.
It's funny, like you are really girly, but like growing up, like we were talking the other day with like A's mum because she's, as we said, in Bali. But like your mum was like, oh, she's always been really girly. And I feel like growing up, you gave like tomboy vibes in high school. I think because you were like really sporty as well. Like Ash was a gun with like sports. Like she did athletics. She was winning everything. And you were also like participating. She was. You also like participated in everything. And I also like you could hang with guys. Yeah. Like I feel like it wasn't until I got to know you outside school that I was like, oh yeah, you are girly. Yeah. I felt like you definitely.
Because I love my makeup, I love my skincare, I love my fashion, I love my handbags, as we've discussed in this podcast as well.
Yeah. But you like a bit of everything, to be honest. I chose these ones.
Pretty.
Yeah, they're peonies.
Oh, yeah.
Peonies. Again, not too much thought.
I love the smell of peonies in like perfumes. When they're, like,
yes, they do smell nice as well, like naturally. I like them because they're pretty. Yeah. They're pretty, like wasn't too much thought. I liked this color. I love like hot pink.
Yeah.
I think it was just like
gorge. I love wearing that color too.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why else. I just think I liked it.
Is that you or me?
This is me, sorry. Okay, yeah, me. Yeah, okay. Do you want me to do you first?
Yeah, sure.
All right. When I find it. It's not mine aren't in order.
That's chaotic.
It's quite similar. It's because I airdropped.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Mine are a little bit similar to like my ones and your ones.
Yeah.
Please don't think they're basic. But I did choose roses.
Okay, no, I like roses.
Okay, great. I chose pink ones, not red ones. Mm-hmm. But I think roses are very classy. And I think, again, with like your girly girl, I think like even though you're girl, you're very classy. Like you don't overwear jewelry, you don't over accessorize. You like always kill like the neutral looks. Like I think you're very good at like neutral colors, sticking to like an aesthetic and a vibe. Yeah. Roses are also fucking expensive. I think like you give off like expensive vibes in like both like your aura and like everything.
Cool.
But I think it's a bit like nice. Yeah.
I don't know what these are called, but you'll know what they are. Like
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're called either.
Yeah. Like they're like found in Hawaii or like that. I don't know. Like And I feel like that aligned with like the beach vibe, but also I was thinking like rare. Like they're not everywhere in Australia. Like you can't just find them. Yeah. Like especially in our area in Melbourne. Yeah. So aligned. I did think that. I also thought pink, and I know you love like wearing pink as well, and that also reminded me of you. Yeah, and I also thought that like they're also not everyone's cup of tea. Like some people like they're not also like in bouquets, and like they're not in like necessarily like that. Like they're kind of like hard to like maybe chuck in a bouquet or something, but like once you love it, like you can't let it go. You know what I mean? Yeah. So
is that everyone likes Ashley?
No, I didn't mean like that, but. Yeah, I don't know. They're really pretty, and I just liked them. So yeah, I also feel like it was going along with like the summer vibes. Like they're like a summer flower. Like So there's. There you go.
Perfect. Our next category is Ashley gonna tell me because I can't remember.
Character. Is that right?
Yeah. Brilliant. Do you want to go first or me?
For me.
Oh yeah.
I feel like you're gonna laugh so hard.
Are you doing yourself?
Yeah, you can do myself. Do you want me to do myself?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like you're gonna. I feel like everything we've talked about that is me is not this character at all. But maybe it's more of like, I wish I could be her. Okay. Maybe it is more that. But also I do feel like I see myself.
It's hard with the character. Like, do I want to be like this person or am I this person?
Shit. Sorry about that people on the podcast. Yeah. And I've gone. So I've gone Octavia from the 100, which is a show both Tammy and I love. And if you haven't watched it, you should get on it. But it is a commitment. It's like 12 seasons. Yeah, there are good seasons and there are bad seasons. Anyway, Octavia is a character. She's like very like going for it. Like I feel like that's also a bit what I see. Like she kind of takes what she wants.
Do you have her from like a specific season? Like, do you think about it from a specific? Because like, is that different? She's different in seasons. So that's choose one. She's season 1 to season like 4, where she's like the leader. Which one do you think you are?
I like one where she like is open to Lincoln, like her like partner. Yeah. Spoiler alert if you haven't watched it, by the way. But I don't know if I necessarily see myself as a leader, but I like that side of her. I like that she's a solution focused. Like when they're in the bunker and like, you know, they're running out of food, they're running out of water. Like she's
Just like cannibalism.
yeah, and I love that. No, but like she's solution focused. She's also like very like take what she wants, but she also like helps a lot of people as well, and I like that. And I don't know, yeah, I don't know, maybe a bit of like her whole thing.
I think it's great. I actually really see it in you. I think I see like season 4 like the leader. I think you are a leader.
Like to her brother, but what I like, because I'm actually an only child, guys, but what I like about it is like when he does do like bad shit, she's also not like okay, like she's will distance herself from him.
She won't like forgive everything.
Yeah,
and she'll like make him work back trust.
Yeah.
I like as well, like even like in season 1, like she's not afraid to give her opinion.
Yeah.
Like she like pushes boundaries to things like I think she wasn't supposed to be on the ground or something. Spoiler alert, they go from space to the ground. And she was like, why can't I be here? And she's very like kind of like the bite back thing, but you're not like biting, she just gives her opinion.
Yeah.
I like it. I can see you with it. Nice. I chose, do you know who this is?
Oh, yeah, from Little Woman.
Yeah.
Little Woman.
Yeah. I chose Amy March, who's one of the sisters in Little Women. I feel like if you watch Little Women and you love it, I feel like there's always parts of you that relate to like all the 4 sisters. I don't really relate to Beth, but most people relate to like 2 or 3. Yeah. I'm a bit like, I decide if it's hard if I'm a Jo girl or if I'm an Amy March girl, but I do think I'm an Amy March girl, because I think if you've seen the movies or read the books, there's like a whole part of me that connects to her. She's very like, growing up, she's quite cheeky, she's mischievous, she wants to be involved, she likes the pretty things. Again, she's like a girly girl. She complains that like she doesn't have like, a bit like Meg as well, like doesn't have like money for the nice things.
Yeah.
She also like, she burns her sister's book. Like she's quite like, when she gets angry, like she'll destroy you, like type of thing. And I feel like I'm a bit like that. But then when she grows up, she's like, she goes from being like a dreamer, like she's always wanted nice things and dreams, to being like, I want to work really hard. And she has a famous line, if you know the movie, it's like, I want to be great or nothing. And I think that constantly plays in my head. I'm very like, I want to be good or like not at all. Like I want to achieve some pretty big goals, I think, in my life. And if I don't, I always feel like I don't amount to anything. Like I have so many times in my life where like I accomplish things and I forget about it. I'm like, I haven't done anything. I haven't accomplished anything. And people are like, you've done this. I'm like, but it wasn't good enough. Like instead of being present, I mean, like it's a small stepping stone. I'm like, it's not good enough, which I think is very Amy March.
Yeah, I see that. I mean, it's been a while since I've seen Little Woman, sorry. Like probably a good year or so, but I think I do say that too. Yeah, and I think everything that you've described, definitely aligns. Yeah,
I don't know if I'd go for my like the guy, like she dates the guy who her sister, like the man she ends up with was in love with her sister. I don't know if I'd do that. Not that I have sisters, but but besides that, like I feel like the greatness. All right. Oh, each other.
Yeah.
Oh, great. You know this person. Again, I hope she's not offended. I think it's great. I think it's great.
Let's see. Oh, yeah.
She's offended. Do you know?
No, I'm not offended.
Do you know who it is?
I haven't really watched the show.
Okay. I'm going to give you it. So this is Blake Lively, but it's not Blake Lively. It's No, it's Serena van der Woodsen.
Yeah.
Right, and Serena there's like 2 of them. There's Blair. And so you could have been either, to be honest.
I feel like I would have chosen myself personally. Maybe it's more Blair, but
I thought you would have said that. But the reason I think you're Serena is I think that she's more like the life of the party. Like everyone likes her. Blair comes off like she is like very bitchy, and she also cares a lot about people's opinions. Okay. And I think in like the whole show, like I think Serena is quite like carefree, and she'll like do what she wants, and she doesn't care. And everyone loves her. Everyone wants to be Serena. Like Blair's like more popular, but I feel like more people want to actually be Serena.
Yeah.
And I think you give those vibes. I think you're like the party girl. Like everyone wants to be Ash. You're very like lively. You're very like out there. Everyone loves you, and I just cool. I think you embody her. Yeah, you're also like I like that. It's like, you know how I said I didn't choose New York. I think I chose it in the character. Like she's a very New York girl.
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. I don't want you to be offended either. I've chosen, I don't know if you've seen the show, But Rosetta from Tinkerbell.
I haven't.
Oh.
I've never seen that.
Rosetta is, well, one, the redhead, which is like vibing. She's also like an animal person, and I know you love your dogs, and like they like like they speak, you know, they speak to her. But also like she's not afraid to like kind of like say what's happening, like what she's thinking.
Yeah.
And I feel like that is a bit you. But like not like obviously it's a kid's show, so she doesn't say anything outrageous, but she's just kind of like someone's doing something stupid and she's like, why are you doing that? You know what I mean? And I feel like that is a bit you. And yeah, I mean she's not a massive character in the show. She doesn't like.
So I'm a side.
No, like
I gave you a mate.
like she's part of like the main five of Tinkerbell, or is it 6? I don't know. Like she's part of the main 5. But we should watch it. We'll watch it. We'll download it and watch it on the plane or something, because you'll be like, oh yeah, I see it. People in the comments agree. Okay, next one. Season for myself. I'm born in this season as well, so I went spring because I just love spring. I also feel like spring is like a mountain, like, you know, mountains in spring are also so pretty, and like, I don't know. Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, nice.
Sorry. Yeah, it's just like green flowers. I don't know. I love flowers. I also love like the floral smell and stuff. And I'm born in spring, and I just love like the end of spring when it's just like almost about to be peak summer. like, yeah, it's just nice. I love them.
Amazing. I chose spring as well.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I'm also I am also born in spring, so I feel like that's why I love it. It's my mum always used to say it's like, I know, it's like the rebirthing season, because it's like
summer's like new. Like,
yeah,
like spring cleaning.
And my mum like grew up on a farm, so it was when all like the farm animals were born, like little lambs and stuff. So I feel like I've always had like a bit of, again, an animal thing, a bit of like an attachment to it. I love flowers. I think it's nice because like it's not too hot. I feel like the sunsets are really pretty. Stuff's blooming. The warm air's coming back. Yeah, I just love it. Nice.
Good news is I chose spring for you too. When we were making him, I was like, what do we do if we think we're like the same? But I've also chosen like a bit of a New York spring. Like, I don't know if you see there's like, is that London, or I feel like that's New York. Is that like Central Park? Yeah, it looks like the statue is. Yeah. New York. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, because we're both, fairly like we're spring babies, and I feel like it works. So I've nailed that, guys.
Smashed it. For you, I actually chose summer.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. I think like you are a very big summer girl. I feel like Ash is like, whenever there's a sun out, she's like tanning. She's lying in the sun. She has a pool. She's always at the pool. She wants to go to the beach all the time. Yeah. I feel like you do radiate. So I'm like, I get why you chose spring. Yeah. But I think
it's also like right at the end of spring that I love, when it's like basically summer.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I think you're just like embodiment of a summer girl.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. It's also, summer's way better. Like, you can do so many more things. Like, you can hike.
She's a summer girl.
Well, spring as well. Like,
yes,
you know, like,
you're not winter, that's for sure.
Yeah. Oh, no, 100%. I'm not a winter girl. But, yeah, I see that.
Yeah, love.
Yeah. Hobbies. Hobbies is next. I feel like I've nailed this one. Okay. For both me and you. Okay. I've done reading for me.
Okay.
Yeah, like I love to read. I read so often. I read lots of books, different genres, different kinds, all the time. Favorite book. I just love it. Read it. Oh, you can't ask a reader that. You can't ask a reader that. I feel like recently ages ago I read it, but I always think about The Bridge Kingdom. That's got to be one of my favorite series. Also, I Defy the Night is like another like series that I loved. Like I love like Brandon Sanderson as well, who's like fantasy, but recently there's been like a few romance books that I love. Also The Hunger Games. I mean, classic. We've both been reading the new Hunger Games, which is not about, I was going to say A Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, but it's not that. Yeah, Sunrise on the Reaping. I also love like Cocky Romance. Oh, Servant of Earth was really good. I recently read that. That was really good. Guys, get on it. I've read bad ones too. Drop Dead I really liked, which is like an academic rival one. People should get on that. I also love like zombies. Like there's been a few like really good zombie ones I've read. I love like dystopian. Like when we were younger, we both actually connected like loving like Divergent and those kind of ones. Anyway, sorry, I'm gonna stop with the books now. But yeah, books for hobby for me. Love.
My hobby, I just went basic. and I just did Pilates.
Okay.
Because like lately I've been a really big reformer Pilates specifically.
That's true.
I've gotten to reformer Pilates. It's my main form of exercise besides like walking.
Mm.
I love it. I've like kind of took me a long time to find like an activity of exercise that I want to keep going back to. Growing up, I actually like, besides when I did like diving as a kid and gymnastics, I wasn't really like a sport person. I think I went into the creative side. And I never really I didn't really stay fit in high school.
That's pretty fit.
Yeah, but I wasn't like playing like sports. I've never been a team sport person.
Except for our softball team in like year 9.
That was it. And then I tried like a gym. It didn't like really hit. I feel like I've tried a few things here and there, but Pilates is something like I absolutely love and I keep going back to it.
Yeah.
I do it a few times a week.
Cool.
Yeah.
I chose like journaling / scrapbooking for you. Because you do journal, and I also feel like we've said,
I was supposed to journal this whole trip, and I've written twice.
Well, I also feel like it's like also very reflective. Like we've talked about how you're like that. Like you value yourself. You're also a very internal person. I feel like you also have a lot of feelings. Like you're a big feeler as well, and I feel like it's something good to like get your feels out. You know what I mean? Not necessarily like venting to someone. But yeah, I don't know. And it's also like fun to collect things, and like you travel a lot, so it's good to remember things as well. And yeah.
I nearly went books and reading for you. I was so close. And then I didn't. I went your other side, which I went running. Because I think like, I know that like, you're like, no. But I think that like,
I do like running.
I think you're just like a very exercising person. So maybe not like specific, like not specifically just like running, but like I think you're heavy on exercise. You're always able to like squeeze it in. You have like this girl has the busiest schedules and she'll still be like Snapchatting me at the gym. And I'm like, how are you at the gym? Like, how are you working out? Like, how are you getting up so early? Like, I think you always, like, I know you read a lot, but I think you always make time for exercise and you're really good at prioritizing health.
Yeah. That's true.
Even growing up, like I said, you were very sporty at school. Yeah. Like I knew you was like the sport girl.
Yeah.
So I think even though I know you love reading now, I still look at you and I'm like, oh, Ash is the fit queen.
Yeah.
Like, just runner. Yeah. And like, she's like, acts like she doesn't run. And I'm like, you go to hockey training and you run 10Ks. Like, she like does still like include it all the time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I do like running. There's something also about like long distance running that just like clears your head. I love
things like that unless you like running.
Like I know it's becoming like such a fad at the moment too. Like lots of people are picking up running, which I think is great. Like run clubs are becoming a thing.
Like the OG time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Okay. Color for myself, I've done like blue for sky. Just like sky blue. Just like sky blue. I just love it. Like I said, it kind of reminds me of the mountains, being outdoors. I love doing sport outdoors. I love all those things. And the sky, I love summer and the sun. I love when it's blue, no clouds. Just like, yeah, love.
For me, I did green.
Dark green.
I feel like it's actually a bit hard to say on my iPad. But yeah, like a dark green. Think like green dark forest, like moss, like just the dark green. I don't really put much thought behind it. Yeah. I feel like as a redhead, I wear green a lot. I feel like if I do wear green, it is a darker shade. I like it. Yeah. That was my reason.
I like that. I've nailed it, but I've gone light green for you. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Like this, like it's like a pastel-y green. Like I don't know if you can see it on camera there. But yeah, there wasn't really much thought behind it either. Just like I don't know. Like I feel like green is a bit of a spring color as well, and I see that in you. And yeah, I know you wear like I thought I've seen you wear this color green before, but maybe not. Yeah, yeah. Like it goes well with your hair. Like I don't know. Like yeah, I just see the green in you.
For you, I chose yellow. She's so offended. No, I'm not. She's like,
I wouldn't have picked yellow for myself.
She's relearning herself. She's like, am I like this? How do I need to betray myself to it? I literally nearly chose blue. I was so close. Yeah. And I feel like you give off both. Okay. I went yellow because I think it is a bit more different. I went it because again, like you know how you said spring, I think yellow gives summer. Yeah. I think you're a very summer person. I think yellow is like happy. Whenever anyone says you have to choose a color for happiness, it's yellow. Yeah. So I think like you embody that. I think like it is becoming like a trend, but like you rock it. Like not everyone can wear yellow. As someone who cannot wear yellow, Ashley looks like stunning in a yellow outfit. I don't know about that, she does. So I just feel like it's like a happy.
Yeah, I did wear yellow dress the other night when we went out, and
I also feel like it's a carefree color.
Yeah, fair enough. Nice. No, I should do these last ones. Shoes for myself, not much to say. Birks. I live in my Birks. I literally wear them all day, every day, pretty much. No, they look like my Birks, don't they? And I feel like they're like relaxed, easy to wear. I don't know. That's just why I just fucking love them. They're so comfortable. They got like the support. They can like dress up and dress down an outfit too, which I kind of love too. But other than that, there's not much. I just love Birks. What is me?
Love. I chose like sneakers. I took a photo of like Sambas, but pretty much like any. I feel like I wear sneakers all the time. I have more sneakers these days than other ones. They're comfy. Yeah. I chose these green ones because I have a green pair, but like I just like them. They're for every day. You know, again, like I feel like you can dress sneakers up and down. These days I wear them more with like even like nicer outfits than like I used to. I feel like I sneak them in where I can. I used to like want to be in the cutest shoes, and now I'm like comfy.
Okay. Shoes for you. I've gone opposite. I've gone heels. Green heels. They're delicate, but they're not like massive heels. They're like comfortable heels. They're like a little black, not black. Sorry, they're like a little green platform. Yeah. I don't know. There's not really much to say with the shoes. I don't know.
Yeah. For you, I chose knee-high boots.
I love my knee-high boots.
Yeah. I feel like Ash like Vox a knee-high boot. That's fine. Looks stunning in it. I feel like again, it kind of feeds into that New York high fashion, classy, like aesthetic that Ashley gives me. Yeah.
I do love that. I do love wearing my knee-high boots. I wear them like a lot in winter. Food for me, I did sandwiches. You can have any kind of sandwich. Almost anything goes good in a sandwich. Like they're easy to eat. You got lunch, dinner. You can have a breakfast sandwich. Very versatile. And yeah, I feel like a bit underrated as a food group, but you know, love them.
For me, I chose cookies. I had to do a sweet treat because I'm a sweet treat person. Chocolate chip cookies just slap sometimes. I like them. I don't really know which.
A classic.
Staple. I don't really know which one to choose, but I just went with the cookie. Love it. And for you, I chose. I'm just gonna be offended. I chose pasta.
No, I love pasta.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah. I chose pasta because I also feel like it has to be like how I see you, and pasta is like a comfort food, and like it's always there for you. And I like Ash is always there for me. I feel like when you need it, there's a good bowl of pasta. There's a easy chat with Ash.
I love that. Yeah. It's also got like good carbs and stuff. Oh, yeah. Like I love me carbs. For you, don't be offended, but I chose pizza. I chose pepperoni pizza because also we always share pepperoni pizza when we go. We both love a good pepperoni pizza. And I feel like lots of people do love a pepperoni pizza. She's just good. She's just a classic. We've raced through that last couple because we are about to go out for dinner.
We are.
Sorry, we're running a bit late. But yeah, it's been good. I feel like this was good. I enjoyed it.
I feel like we've like got closer as friends. Like I feel like I actually like know a bit more, like different side of you. I was like, I don't know you think like that. So it's been nice. So that's the episode. Thank you so much for listening and watching. You can follow the podcast on Spotify. You can follow on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram at Yapping Fever or my personal Instagram at Tamara.Barton. Leave a comment, leave a like, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Thanks guys. Bye.